What's up? Today's video is not gonna be beautiful, but it could change your life. We're always looking for things that change our lives, aren't we? Looking for that new hack, looking for that new diet, looking for that new book, looking for that new mentor, looking for that new reel, Instagram reel I mean, about someone motivating you, hoping that at the end of that screen there's going to be something, there's going to be a message, there's going to be a workout, there's going to be a diet, there's going to be a secret that you don't yet know about that's finally going to make you a winner. Do you want to know the secret? There's no fucking secret. Do you don't know another secret? What do you think is the difference between people that win and people that and people that lose? Because I believe that the difference between a winner and a loser is to what extent are you able to stick to your word. A lot of people look for hacks, they look for motivation, they look for all these external things that will change them. But what is really that dog is always barking. Always. Long story short, what is the secret? There's a power in the universe that we don't talk about too much, or I don't hear a lot of people talking about, which you have in your hands, like a wand. You can flick it, and you can change. You can do this, and you can quit smoking. You can do this, and you can get a 10 out of 10 physique. You can do this, and you can get the love of your life. You can do this, and you can get rich. Now what is that secret? What is that power? It's decisions. It's deciding what you want and what your attitude towards things is. It's just deciding. And there's another side to it. When you make a decision, you need to commit. That's what people struggle the most with. But if you don't commit, you haven't decided yet. What the fuck? I need a proper program. If this makes some ice cream or some balloons like this. Anyways, you need to commit. Now, why do people not commit? Why are you not committed yet? Why do you still not have the body that you want? Why are you still smoking weed on the weekends? Why are you still overeating? Why are you still hanging around friends that you don't like? Because you haven't even decided in the first place. You haven't even found the wand. You've literally taken a little leaf and you're thinking that's a wand. But it's not the real wand. It's just a stick. You haven't decided yet. Now what makes people decide? I would argue that it's pain. You know, I feel like people decide when there's so much pain that they can't hold it, they're about to break down, and then they break through. Then they're like, fuck this shit, I'm no longer staying poor. I'm no longer staying fat. I'm no longer gonna be in this job. I've been there as well, not being able to decide. To decide means to cut. It means, and you probably heard this lately, I've been hearing it all over, but I don't hear a lot of people talking about decisions. But when you decide, you need to cut. Yeah, so imagine there's a line And there's where you're at right now. The things that are not helping you. And then there's the things that will help you and where you want to go. When you decide, you need to stick only with the good side. You got to cut. You got to say, fuck it. You got to say, there's no way that I'm going back to that. If I decide that I'm not smoking, you have to commit to never touching a cigarette. You have to commit to not having any lighters in your place. You have to commit to changing your environment if necessary, because your environment may be what's holding you back. Being surrounded with other losers may be what's holding you back. If that's the case, change it. Go alone. There's no hack. Everything you're looking for, you already know. You already know what you have to decide. You already know what you should be doing. You already know what you're not doing. I know. I know where I'm slacking. I know that even though waking up at 5 a.m. and training, it's not always easy, but it's relatively easy for me. I know that I don't like to sleep less than 6 hours, and that's limiting me right now. Because that will mean that often I'll stop working with a task that I definitely have to finish before it's time to finish it. And so I move forward slower than I should. And that stuck with me for some time. And when I do that, even though I wake up a little bit more rested, the next day, I feel like a loser. So I can empathize. I feel like a loser, then I lose confidence, then I gotta go back to a task that I didn't finish the day before, then I don't have the same momentum, and then I don't have the same confidence, and then I don't post that video on Instagram showing how well I'm doing, but I would if I had finished the fucking task. There's no hack. There's no hack. Yes, sleep is important. But to me, what's really important is actually doing the things that are important for me. It's actually deciding who I want to be, how I want to be living, and then sticking to that. And why I'm making this video today is because I came out of the gym this morning and I saw this beautiful mother with her kid. And it was about 9:30 a.m. And I thought, man, not only do I want a wife like that, but I want a wife who doesn't have to work and can bring the kids to school and then go home and then see her friends. I want her to be happy. There's no fucking way I want my wife to be sitting in an office unless she really wants it. But let's be real. Unless it's a business that she's in love with, I don't want my wife to work. So what does that mean? Because I want her to be, by the way, I want her to be focused on the family, focused on herself, focused on me. Now what does that mean on my side? Well, I need to put in more action. I need to put in more work. I need to decide. And so right now, I am deciding that I will never finish my work earlier than it's done. So before finishing it, yeah, just because I have to go to bed. Whatever the work is, whether it's stretching, whether it's studying, whether it's actually doing something for the business, I will never finish the work just to go to bed. I'm deciding it now, here in front of you. See me grow. See me move forward. See me find my potential as a business owner, as a man, as a father, as a leader, I feel like that was limiting me. And what about you? What is limiting you? Where do you have to make a decision that you haven't yet? What's making you stay in that loser zone? Because if you need fucking motivation to get it done, if you need someone else, if you think that you're gonna find the secret of what you're actually missing right now in a David Goggins video, in a book, in a seminar, in this video, you're fucking wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, because I understand it, because I've been there. And because sometimes I am there, but it's not motivation that you have to be looking for. It's fear. Use that. Use your fears as your teacher. Use your fears as your guide. Use them to push you forward. When I went to Denmark about 3 years ago now, and I need to stretch my leg. When I went to Denmark about 3 years ago, I had no money. I did not want to ask for money back home. And so I started working in a supermarket, night shifts. I would go in at 11 p.m. and I would get out at 7 a.m. And I was working all night with people who were awake when they should be sleeping, with people that didn't speak English, with people who hated their lives. And a shitty fucking job. Do you know how scared I am to go back to that? There's no way I'm not studying today. There's no way I'm not becoming a better person. There is no way that I'm going back to that. Use your fears. That was a shitty job, by the way. Props to anyone who does it. Because those men... It's a tough job. It's a tough, lonely, quiet job. Drifting. Everyone puts their headphones on and then they're just moving along the aisles, just stocking food for people that will come in the morning. It's a job that has zero purpose. I mean, yes, it does have you can find purpose in everything, really. But it's not where I'm supposed to be, for sure. So props to those men who keep bringing food so that I can go in the morning and pick it up. But that's what I'm scared of. I'm scared of that. I'm scared of poverty. I'm scared of being a loser. I'm scared of getting rejected. I'm scared of being humiliated. Therefore, I decide that I'm gonna do a certain amount of actions every day so that that never has to happen. So that I don't stay there for a long time. Decisions, guys. That's your power. And a great power requires a great responsibility. Use it wisely. Make the decisions you have to make, yeah? And by the way, I don't say this, even though I look angry. I don't say it because I'm angry at you. I say this because that's what I would have liked to hear from someone about 4 years ago. That would have saved me so much time. That would have given me much more money. That would have saved me so much energy waste on people, on jobs, on places. If I had decided to quit weed the first time that I decided to quit it, who knows where I'd be? I was stuck there. If I had decided to get fit and to be an athlete the same day that I first thought about it, where would I be? And today I'm deciding never to leave a job undone just for sleep. What do you have to decide? I say this because I love you guys. I'm saying this to Arnau 4 years ago. Yeah, Arnau, the 20-year-old. Use the power wisely. Come on, guys.